See students, the next heavenly body is dwarf planet. There are some smaller heavenly bodies that revolve around the sun. They are called dwarf planets. Of these, the most well known is Pluto. Dwarf planets revolve independently around the sun. They have an orbit of their own. Definition we have seen about the dwarf planet, that there are some smaller heavenly bodies, okay, and that revolve around the sun. In last point, what we have seen, satellite. What is the satellite? The satellites are also the heavenly bodies, but those bodies revolve around the planet, okay. And here also some heavenly bodies, smaller heavenly bodies, but those revolve around the sun. In this picture, see, you can see here sun is there, okay, this is the sun, and the some smaller heavenly bodies are there, and these bodies are revolve around the sun. Listen, as we have seen the orbit. In orbit, the planet means orbit is the path of the planet to revolve around the sun. But here these dwarf planets have their own independent way, means they don't have the particular way like the other planet to revolve the sun. They revolve independently around the sun and they have an orbit of their own. See here, as we know that the most known is Pluto. Here, see students, we can see this is the Pluto, and this Pluto is known the dwarf planet. The third other heavenly body is asteroid. Between the planets Mars and Jupiter, there is a band of numerous small heavenly bodies. They are called asteroids. Asteroids also revolve around the sun. Compared to the sun, other heavenly bodies in the solar system are much smaller. The moon is closest to the earth, that is why it appears to be so big, although it is actually very much smaller than the sun. A diagram of the solar system is given below. In it, you see the sun in the center, the heavenly bodies that revolve around it and their orbits, the planets, the satellites, dwarf planets, and asteroids are all part of the solar system. Say students, what is asteroid? Between the planet Mars and Jupiter. This is Jupiter and this is Mars. So between this planet there is a band of numerous small heavenly bodies. See in this picture, can you see that heavenly bodies? This is a small heavenly bodies between the Jupiter and Mars, and this band of numerous small heavenly bodies are called asteroids. So asteroids also revolve around the sun, because we can see in the center sun is there, and with the other planets these asteroids also revolve around the sun. Compared to the sun, other heavenly bodies in the solar system are much smaller. In this picture also you can see the sun is so big and than other planets. The other planets are so smaller in the comparison of the sun. The moon is closest to the earth, that is why it appears to be so big, although it is actually very much smaller than the sun. A diagram of the solar system is given here before you see. So in this you see the sun is in the center, then the heavenly bodies that revolve around it, their orbits, the planets, the satellites, the dwarf planets and asteroids are all part of the solar system. Understood? So this way this topic is completed. Now let's see students our next topic, that is gravity. See, all heavenly bodies exert a force of attraction or a pull on one another. This force is called the force of gravity. The sun exerts a gravitational pull on all planets, whereas the tendency of the planets is to move away from the sun. As a result of these two forces, a planet keeps revolving around the sun at a fixed distance in a fixed orbit. In the same way, satellites revolve around their planets. Now students, listen what we have seen in the last point. We have seen the solar system. Okay, in this solar system we have seen that the planets revolving around the sun at a fixed distance, means in the fixed way, that is called the orbit. Means in orbit they are revolving around the sun. But you know why they are revolving around the sun at a fixed distance? Because of the gravity. So what is gravity? Gravity means gravity means that all heavenly bodies exert a force of attraction or pull on the another. So this force is called the force of gravity. And as we know that the sun exerts a gravitational pull on all planets when they were revolving around the sun, and whereas the tendency of the planet is to move away from the sun. So as a result of these two forces, a planet keeps revolving around the sun at a fixed distance in a fixed orbit. Understood? See, have you ever observed that the leaves, flowers, fruits from trees, all things are falling down? Understood? Then the rocks that comes loose from a hillside, it is also coming down to the earth. Then the raining fall from the sky, it is also the raining falling from the sky, it is also coming down only. So why this is happening? Only because of the gravity. So due to the earth's gravity, all things on the earth remain on it only. Even if we throw something upward with the great force, it finally falls down to the ground. People have always been curious about the heavenly bodies in the sky, and they have always wanted to reach them. However, to send some objects from the earth into space, and it must be given power against the force of gravity. One of the Diwali firecrackers is called a rocket. It is packed with explosive substances. The explosive burn rapidly and produce a lot of energy. The design of the rocket is such that the firecracker is pushed in a certain direction at a great speed. Very powerful rockets are used to send a spacecraft into space. A tremendous quantity of fuel is burnt in rockets so that spacecraft weighing thousands of tons can be launched into space. In the 20th century, a few countries of the world developed space technology and sent hundreds of spacecraft into space. Our country is well known for the development of its space launch technology. Some spacecraft remain in space, some are brought back to Earth, while some land on other planets or satellites. In some mission, scientists also travel in the spacecraft. They are called astronauts. Look at students, what is this? Can you recognize this picture? Yes, very good. This is the picture of rocket. Understood? And rocket means this is a Diwali firecrackers, and we call it as a rocket. So it is packed with explosive substances, and the explosive burn rapidly and produce a lot of energy. So the design of rocket. So now look at this picture. This is the picture of rocket. Means it is the real rocket whichever we are seeing into the sky. Here see, the design of the rocket is such that the firecracker is pushed in a certain direction at a great speed. Very powerful rockets are used to send a spacecraft into space, and tremendous quantity of fuel is burned into rockets so that spacecraft weighing thousands of tons can be launched into space. See students, this is a picture of Rakesh Sharma. Just I told you that some craftsmen remain in space. So some are brought back to the earth while some land on other planet or satellites. So in this mission, when the rocket are sending or bring back, that time some missions or scientists also travel in the spacecraft, and that person are called astronauts. Understood? See, this is the picture of Rakesh Sharma, and this is the Indian astronaut. You know that Rakesh Sharma became the first Indian astronaut to go into space in 1984, and he spent 8 days on a space station for a joint mission of the ISRO and the Soviet Inter and the Soviet Intercosmos, seeing India from space. He said that it looked सारे जहाँ से अच्छा. Find out more about the work of Kalpana Chawla, Sunita Williams, astronauts of Indian origin. Students, thank you for watching my video. Take care.